If you're an ESL student, then you need to master different types of reading materials. When learning English, you'll encounter various reading materials. These range from academic articles to newspapers, opinion pieces, and advertisements. Visual data like graphs and charts are also common. Each type requires different reading strategies for effective comprehension. Academic articles present research findings and theories. Newspapers provide factual accounts of current events. Opinion pieces express the author's viewpoint. Advertisements use persuasive language and visuals. Graphs and charts present data visually. Understanding these materials is crucial for effective reading. Before you begin reading any text, it's essential to determine your purpose for reading. Are you reading for pleasure, to gain general knowledge, or to find specific information? Knowing why you are reading will help you focus your attention and choose the most appropriate reading strategies. For instance, if you are reading a novel for pleasure, you might read at a more leisurely pace, savoring the language and imagery. However, if you're reading a textbook chapter for an upcoming exam, you will need to adopt a more active reading approach, taking notes and summarizing key concepts. Similarly, if you are looking for specific information in a news article, you might scan the text for keywords rather than reading every word. By identifying your reading purpose, you can make conscious decisions about how to approach the text and maximize your comprehension. Skimming is a valuable reading technique that involves quickly glancing through a text to get a general overview of its content. This technique is particularly useful when you need to grasp the main idea of a text without delving into the details. When skimming, you should focus on the headings, subheadings, the first and last sentences of paragraphs, and any keywords or phrases that stand out. For example, if you are skimming a newspaper article, you might quickly read the headline, the first paragraph, and the conclusion to get a sense of the main events or arguments presented. Skimming allows you to determine whether a text is relevant to your needs and whether it warrants a closer reading. It also helps you to understand the overall structure and organization of a text, which can be beneficial when you return for a more detailed reading. Scanning is a reading technique used to locate specific information within a text quickly. This technique is particularly useful when you are looking for a particular fact, figure, or keyword. When scanning, you move your eyes quickly over the text, looking for the specific information you need. For example, if you are looking for the date of a historical event in a history textbook, you might scan the text for the year or the name of the event. Similarly, if you are looking for a particular ingredient in a recipe, you might scan the ingredient list for that item. Scanning is a valuable tool for quickly finding specific information within a text without reading every word. Section 5. Using contextual clues for better comprehension. Contextual clues are words or phrases that surround an unfamiliar word and provide hints about its meaning. By paying attention to these clues, you can often infer the meaning of a word without having to consult a dictionary. For example, consider the sentence. The scientist used a sophisticated instrument to measure the earthquake's intensity. Even if you don't know the meaning of sophisticated, you can infer from the context that it refers to something complex or advanced, as it is used to describe a scientific instrument. Similarly, in the sentence, the bird's plumage was a vibrant shade of blue, you can infer that plumage refers to the bird's feathers, as it is used in a sentence about the bird's appearance. Section 6. Common misconceptions about reading comprehension. There are many myths surrounding reading comprehension that can hinder your progress. One common myth is that good readers understand every word in a text. In reality, even proficient readers encounter unfamiliar words. The key is to use context clues and other strategies to infer meaning and maintain fluency. Another myth is that reading faster automatically equates to better comprehension. While speed reading techniques can be helpful, it's important to strike a balance between speed and comprehension. Rushing through a text can lead to missed information and reduced understanding. Some believe that rereading a text multiple times is the most effective way to improve comprehension. While rereading can be beneficial, it's important to actively engage with the text by highlighting key points, taking notes, or summarizing information. Section 7. Building a strong vocabulary for reading success. A robust vocabulary is fundamental to reading comprehension. The more words you know, the easier it is to understand the text. Improve your vocabulary by reading widely, using a dictionary and thesaurus and learning root words and prefixes. Reading different genres exposes you to varied vocabulary. Make a habit of reading novels, newspapers, and online articles. Guess the meaning of unfamiliar words from context before looking them up. A thesaurus provides synonyms and antonyms. Learning root words and prefixes helps decipher meanings. Section 8. Practicing active reading for enhanced comprehension. Active reading is a crucial skill for improving reading comprehension. It involves engaging with the text actively rather than passively reading through it. Active reading strategies include highlighting key points, taking notes, summarizing information, and asking yourself questions about the text. Highlighting key points helps you identify the most critical information in a text. Use a highlighter or underline key phrases and sentences. Taking notes involves writing down the main ideas, supporting details, and any questions you have about the text. Summarizing information requires you to condense the main points of a text into your own words. Asking yourself questions about the text helps you to monitor your understanding and identify areas where you need further clarification. For example, you might ask yourself, what is the main idea of this paragraph? What are the supporting arguments? What are the implications of this information? Section 9. Conclusion. Becoming a proficient reader. Mastering reading comprehension is an ongoing process that requires consistent effort and the application of effective reading strategies. By understanding the different types of reading materials, identifying your reading purpose, and utilizing techniques such as skimming, scanning, and contextual clues, you can significantly enhance your comprehension skills. Remember to dispel common myths about reading comprehension and focus on building a strong vocabulary and practicing active reading strategies. With dedication and the right approach, you can become a proficient reader and unlock a world of knowledge and enjoyment.